Hello, everybody. This is Recon Weekly, Episode 3, Week 3? Or Week what?
It's like
Anyway.
6.
It's
okay.
obviously week 67.
I think you guys remember when we said we were going to do this for, like, every week? Well, we're so reliable, so we're like, how about every 2 weeks? Anyways, this is Mr. SS Death, and joining me are these two wonderful people that we know as
John.
people.
Wow, game over. Fuck.
And I go derp.
We have the best introductions
It's
ever.
so pro.
It's just like, hey, let's introduce each other, and then let's talk over each other as we introduce each other.
Hell yeah.
You guys know what
Okay.
the biggest game news of all time is?
Huh.
Forget everything you know about Call of Duty and Battlefield and about Borderlands.
Oh, what?
And RuneScape is getting an update soon.
Oh,
you know.
God.
Forget everything about Skyrim. Forget everything about...
I gotta get rid of all my new games just to play RuneScape.
BRB,
Yeah.
mortgaging house.
I'm gonna mortgage my house so I can get my RuneScape membership.
I got to. But, that's that. I mean, if you totally want runscapes, go get that. It's like Netscape, but it's a game. Anyway, now that you know who you're all listening to for the next hour, if we make it that far, although we said that every podcast and we go, like, into a longer episode each time.
We have to shoot for 3 hours this one, because the first episode was an hour, and the second episode was 2 hours. This one has to be 3.
God.
Episode 56. Oh, God.
Oh, God. What if we just, like, correlate, like, every episode number with, like, the hours?
Yeah, that's what he was saying when he said episode 50.
You guys are like, ugh. I'm the one that has to, like, upload it and process it.
I'll have fun with that.
I mean, it takes an hour to get these done, which is no big deal. I'm
Episode
surprised
9001.
BRB killing self. I'd have to like create a whole nother account just to finish uploading it.
Nobody blames you.
You have to, like, go into the future and learn how to clone yourself.
I'd have to have, like, government internet.
Yeah, government internet.
I'd have to have, like, super fiber wire,
Just hack into the POTUS mainframe and then...
And you gotta tell them what the numbers mean, too.
What do the numbers mean? And then the zombie will come into the window and it'll, like, try to get in, but it can't because interrogation glass is the strongest glass of all.
And while you're at it, you can tell Barricade we're saying what Wiki is.
Are you ladies man?
Are you ladies man 217?
Oh, man. Then explosions everywhere.
That's how life happens.
And CGI Megan Foxes and more
All of
explosions.
them.
And super Botox English chick.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
too.
that's like the whole reason Transformers.
I know, right?
And to make awkward like sexual jokes that you like made back in like 7th grade.
Wow, you just cut out like a motherfucker right there.
Mom cut out like a motherfucker.
Oh god.
Oh
Mike
no.
just died.
Really? What did I tell you guys?
Skype call. We've been on here for 3 hours. Skype finally messes up that we started recording.
Right as we start. Am I still dead?
Yeah, your quality is total shit right now.
Really... I can hear you now, but your quality is really low.
Dude, yeah, I can hear it on your guys' end too. It keeps like flexing differently.
Nope, it's good now.
When did we turn into robots?
Do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
We are doing it live, but if I turn to a robot again, you guys know what to do. I don't want to live in a world where I have to kill my friends as a robot.
Are you sure? Because that'd be a pretty badass world. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
You'd be a robot.
Hoping you guys don't have the like power to follow through if I become a robot.
Who wouldn't want to be a robot?
I I can't change
But
you
Mike,
guys anywhere.
if we become robots, you can just put on sunglasses, deal with it.
What the? Well, if we all just turn into robots, then we could just like continue the podcast because we'd just be like, "Hey, we're all robots now. I guess it's chill."
If we were robots, we could like have our own internet, and then
We could like
our own bodies would be the consoles and the internets, and we'd be the best.
It'd be the best video games because we'd have access to all the commands and know everything. And
we could
be robots.
We could get all the games for free because you could just hack Steam.
We could be the video games.
That doesn't sound nearly as fun.
Everything.
Yeah, it would. We could be like Iron Man, man. I want to be Iron Man.
Well, then go be Iron Man.
Playboy Genius the Rampathist. With Iron Man robot skin armor.
And then we can watch Loki get thrown around like a ragdoll.
Yeah, that was a funny part.
IR the Lokis. I am like a god gets owned like every instance in the movie. Dude, he did, now that I think about it.
He really
like,
did.
Everyone's just like, you're not really that strong. Sorry.
Dude, like, Captain America was going toe-to-toe with him. Like, seriously, Captain America is just super strong.
Right? Right?
Like, and he's not even really super strong if you compare him to, like, Iron Man and the Hulk and Thor.
Right? I mean, he's like, okay, I'm the weakest out of the super strong people, and he still is just like, I'm holding my own against him. It's like, okay, they should have had him have like a big fight at the end instead of just being like, okay, yeah, I'll drink with you guys now. We'll have a good laugh about it. Remember that time?
I'll get up from that ass people gave me and then just be surrounded.
After deeply thinking about that horrible beating, I thought, I think I'm done being a god now. But anyways, this has turned into movie review.
Go watch The Avengers. It's really good.
Avengers, and you can rate, comment, subscribe, and tell us in the comments how much you love the Avengers. And then you can go buy our T-shirts of Fuck Yeah, Sea King that we didn't make. And subs and views, and that's the podcast this week. But yeah,
Mike, that has to be the picture for the podcast this week. It has to be like Derp, John as an Avenger, and me, John as just us, John as Avengers.
Hurry, John, get paint out.
Oh, we'll put in paint.
Work your magics during the podcast. You gotta make it epic, and I'll make it this deal.
This is gonna be amazing.
And then Mike will say that he'll put it in podcast, but he won't.
I will this time. If you're actually gonna make it that. I was gonna put the other cool thumbnail in today, or in this one. Derp was telling me, he's like, dude, we both saw that picture. You should put it in for this episode. And I was like, you're right, I should.
The picture I drew of like Trixie being shot in the head by a floating gun.
No, the one with the Wallaboo.
The one with all of us. Where I'm the crow wizard or whatever.
Yeah, the crow wizard.
He's got the super lightsaber.
I'm the crow wizard. I can't tell if I'm looking off. It was like, I can't tell if I'm looking off into the distance or if I'm a crow wizard.
Dude, I can't even find that picture. What the heck?
I have it.
Let's see. If I don't use that picture,
found the one where Trixie's
like if I don't use the one where it's got all three of us, I'll use the Avengers one you're gonna make if you make it. So if I don't use that picture in the thumbnail for the podcast, then I'll just toss a link down into the description for it because you guys should see how awesome it is.
It's pretty good.
It's like, yes.
I drew that in paint, so you know.
Yes, in under 10 minutes, so it's a speed drawing too, so that means it's even better.
Speed drawing in paint, I'm just the best.
Uber leads. And don't forget to burn, copies of this podcast to like CDs, blank DVDs, and go give them to your grandma. And be like, Grandma, you gotta watch this. You gotta listen to these people. They're awesome for like an hour. But anyways, we're supposed to be talking about actual things because we do that on our podcast, or at least we like to think we do. So, Derp, what have you been doing this week?
Playing some Borderlands 2.
And like life related?
I woke up and then I played some video games.
Too.
There you go. As per the usual, my life is just
it's bear noises and games. Okay, so what have you been doing in life, Adjourn?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I went to the shooting range today, and I've been playing like Rock Band and Reggie Blast 2.
Yeah. I can't say I haven't doing much either, really. I mean, I think we just hit that drought for this week. We're just like, man, there ain't nothing to do.
What have we did?
Besides, I guess we could count last week where we just had like our epic day and went and saw all that shit. But
yeah, went and saw the Avengers. I went to Five Guys Burgers and Fries.
Yeah,
Five Guys.
Those burgers were going ham.
Damn. Yeah.
You know, a burger's good when it bites you back.
Best YouTube song ever. But yeah, I guess we really haven't been doing much, and I've been playing just some Rage and Blast and Sapphire still, and I kind of played a little bit of Black and White, but that wasn't very long. Yeah, I guess that's all.
Black
anything
and White 2.
Oh, well, we're not there yet.
No,
Yes.
I mean, were you playing Black and White? Or were you just playing Black and White?
Black and White 1, because dude, I've tried so hard not to spoil Black and White 2. Like, because I spoiled...
Spoiler.
Did you know?
Did you know? What they're...
In Black and White 2, they have Pokemon.
Oh, they have Pokemon?
In Black and White 2, there's Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either, but they have Pokemon in it.
God, what have you done? What have you done?
I spoiled everything, and your quality has gone down the crapper.
How am I supposed to live with myself now that I know the game has Pokemon in it? I mean, I thought it was just called Black and White 2. Now you've revealed that it's Pokemon Black and White 2. It's all over.
Oh.
It's all.
You're just gonna have to stop it repeatedly.
Right?
Oh,
it's all gonna die.
I didn't want to have...
I'm trying to say, Derp, how would you feel if Mike told you that Borderlands 2 was a sequel?
Holy fucking nigger shit. It is?
Yes, it is.
Oh, man.
I would say you're lying to me, because that's not possible.
Podcast!
No way.
We're here every week. Every other week. Okay, so I don't even know what that question was from. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil Black and White 2 because I spoiled the first one. And, but then I ended up forgetting about everything in the game by the time it came out. I was like, oh, it's like a brand new game, even though I already played it 6 months before it came out. That'd be so nice if games worked that way. Just they came out 6 months ahead of time, and you played them, but then you forgot about them, and then when they did,
awesome.
You know what the first thing John painted? Letters.
What?
John
turned into a robot.
You guys are kind of cutting out a lot.
Technical problem.
Mike, you're a robot. Mike is a robot.
Everyone's a robot.
We've all become robots, and then they're gonna become robots.
Oh my god!
Guys, I think Mr. Krabs is a robot.
Beep beep boop bop, boop beep.
Yeah.
But in other news, with getting done with her first question, I guess. What have we been watching this week?
What color is my underwear?
What?
Mike, what color is my underwear?
Is it purple?
What kind of question is that, bro? Anyway, so what have you been watching this week, people? Starting with John. Guys.
I don't watch stuff on YouTube. YouTube is just an outlet for me to upload videos to.
I see you above. Yeah, huh?
Hello?
Hi.
People.
This Skype is so fun.
Stellar. Absolutely stellar.
Mike is a stuttering robot now.
Yeah. It's pretty intense.
Are we good now?
No.
Me and they're perfectly like normal, and Mike's the one that keeps cutting out. And
You're cutting out.
You guys aren't perfectly normal.
Me too,
Guy.
John.
You guys are like dying.
No.
Are you guys alive again?
Oh, man. Well, I guess you guys are gonna have to wait till next year.
Are we? Oh!
I get it.
Should we stop?
Probably. Let's get someone else to host the call. John, you do it.
Okay, I will call everybody.
Back in a second. Are we good?
Everyone is amazing and not dead and not a robot.
All right. Here's where we made the mistake. We let Derp take control of the wheel.
That was big.
That was the first big mistake of mankind. Anyways, we're back because yeah. So now we've revived ourselves. We hunted down the Dragon Balls to make sure that we weren't turning into robots, and we're still podcasting, even though it's only been like 11 minutes. Anyway, so we were talking about what we were watching.
Yeah, and you asked me what I've been watching on
Mike's
YouTube
a robot again
or something, and I said I don't watch YouTube because YouTube is dumb and dumb.
Oh, you've evolved past the
I've evolved
YouTube
past
watching.
YouTube. I'm on MySpace Video and Dailymotion now.
Dude, Dailymotion. I can't believe you're on that. That's pretty mainstream, man. I'm on like Feagle and like Video Now. That stuff, dude.
Dude, the only way to go for videos on the internet has got to be MySpace Video.
No, man. Mevo's obviously the best.
Dude, I heard Facebook's like, they're starting to become the best video they have. I mean, it's just like, it's up there.
You can't even browse for videos on Facebook.
I know. Okay. Derp, I assume you've been watching some sort of broadcast over the airwaves?
Mostly Sacriel and some Daisy footage.
Oh, whoa.
It, you know.
I think I'm the only one that's actually like watched things that like. I mean,
watched things? What a faggot.
Like this week, like I don't think you actually like. I don't know if it's clarified enough. It's like it's not only like, oh, I've been only watching something on YouTube, like TV, like related. If you've watched anything cool on TV, then that counts.
On TV, I've been watching Destination Truth.
What's that?
It's like a sci-fi show where they go out and they like they're like, oh, there's been reports of like the abominable snowman in China, so let's go to China and investigate and try to find the abominable snowman.
To China.
It's kind of like Ghost Hunters, but instead of looking for ghosts, they're looking for like mythical animals and stuff.
Oh, mythical animal hunter. They're trying to get that trophy off Red, dude.
Yeah. Or they also do like ghost stuff too, though. Like, I just watched one where they were in a haunted forest in Russia. There's like one episode where they go to Pripyat because people think that Pripyat is haunted,
even though it's just radioactive.
They found like there was like weird heat signatures in the windows and stuff. They concluded to be ghosts or paranormal activity. I
don't get how ghosts can get off like heat signatures.
They can either be like hot or cold. Like they'll be way colder than the surrounding area or way hotter than the surrounding area. Oh. I don't want to sit here and talk about like paranormal.
No, I know.
It's just what I've been watching on Netflix.
The rundown of Derp, what about you? Anything on TV?
No.
Well, wow. Broadening those horizons.
I know. I'm just so exciting.
Well, yeah, but that's like what I mean. It's not just YouTube only. It's like movies or television. If you see anything like that, me, because we managed to swindle our cable company, and we were like, "Hey, you kind of cut all of our channels for no reason. We're gonna drop you guys," and they're like, "No, don't, please. Well, you gonna do something for us? We'll give you every channel for the year."
What?
Okay. No, I'm serious. They're like, we'll give you the full package for a year and even reduce your bill for that year. What? Okay. Like,
good God.
I was like, I can't believe they're that desperate to not lose a customer.
What cable company do you guys have?
DirecTV.
Ew, that's why everybody's bound on DirecTV.
Dude, they were like. It was actually good customer service, so they were just like, no, here, take this, we're sorry. So, I've been enjoying, like, actual television where you can watch things other than TLC and the news, which is, like, TLC news. I've been watching, like, History Channel and,
I remember when I got the History Channel. I missed the History Channel.
Dude, I missed it, too. And the Military Channel? Son of a bitch. I was watching...
The thing I always found wrong with the Military Channel was that they always showed the same, like, 10 things. Like...
For the commercials?
No, I mean, like, the same shows. Like, from, like, 6 in the morning to, like, noon would all be shows. And then from noon to 6 would be the same shows. And then from 6 to midnight would be the same shows, same episodes.
Dude.
They show, like, this random... just this loop of shows all day.
Right. But, I mean, if it's like a good loop of shows, then obviously they're going to watch all of them and then be done for the day.
It's not even that they're showing the shows over and over. They show the same exact episodes over and over.
Right. Like today, I watched one about the new assault rifles and whatever. Like, it started at like the M16 and the M4, and now it's the M416. Or, HK 416. That's like the rifle now.
It's like a G36 that looks like an M4, so it's
right. But it was so cool. The guy was like, "Yeah, man, the M4 gets so hot, it's ridiculous." He shot a full 30 through it, semi-auto, and then he lit a match on the flippin' barrel of it. He just touched it, and it's just like. I was like, "That's not right.
That doesn't look safe."
And then he did the same thing with the HK, and he took the bolt out of it, and then he took the barrel, and he held them in his hand, and then he's like, they're still cool. And I was like, wow, that gun. The Germany's just like, hey, you know that M4 gun you guys made? Yeah, we kind of made it like good.
We made it better.
Better.
We made it what it should have been.
Now? Right. It's like, so you guys want to buy it from us now, America? Okay. But I watched that, and then a few things about like jets and other stuff. And then I stopped watching right as like the Green Berets came on. I was like, I've seen this movie so many times. And then I checked back, dude. And then I checked on the guide after I came back, and it was like literally 3 showings of Green Berets was on for the next like TV panels on the guide. It was like Green Berets, 2-hour movie. Green Berets again, Green Berets again. Like,
Hey,
Dude,
guys,
when I had
would you like Green Berets?
when I had the military channel this one time, they were showing Saving Private Ryan all day, just over and over.
that's pretty much what it was, with their, like, officer in a movie thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, I don't mind that. Like, if there's a really good movie, I'll watch this.
Oh,
But then,
I watched it once. Like, I don't want
right.
to watch Saving Private Ryan all day, though.
3 times over. It's like, ugh. But I saw that when I was going back to watch something, and I was like, nope. And I've been watching, like, Investigative Channel and what else? I don't know, something else. And it's TV's cool when there's actually cool stuff to watch on it.
This
not
Iron
just,
Man I just drew looks more like Strong Bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, amazing.
Am I Iron Man? I better be Iron Man.
Maybe if I put the, like, glowy thing on his chest, he'll look less like...
How would I know that you want to be Strong Bad?
Because I know. Okay, so enough of movie TV reviews podcast. Right.
Cable
So
Reviews, military channel.
we've already kind of talked about what we've been playing recently. Ask a derp. I do actually have something to ask. How's Borderlands 2 been?
Been pretty goddamn good so far.
Yeah, it's actually like a real question.
It's a very good sequel.
Like, is much changed from the first Borderlands, or?
Not too much has actually changed itself, but they've included a lot of new stuff.
Now, tell me, what does the 2 in Borderlands 2 mean?
I think it's some hidden code made by the devs.
Cryptic metaphor!
Cryptic metaphors.
It's probable.
I almost lost my drink when you came up with such a stunning epiphany. But that's cool. Because I've been wanting to get Borderlands 2 because I've been watching a lot of gameplays of it, and I'm just like,
I'd recommend it. It definitely is fun.
But like I told you the other day, like what I'm thinking is since 2's out, there's
a combo.
A Borderlands 2 pack coming out sometime. So since I've never played the first one, I'd most likely get both of them if that kind of thing came out.
I know you can get the Gotti for the first one for very cheap.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking like Steam probably would have a deal like where you could get both of them and like all the DLC already for like a good deal and whatnot.
Borderlands is on PC?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's on everything.
Oh.
What do you think, it was PS3, Xbox exclusive?
I've never played
Everything's
it. Like,
on PC.
when Borderlands 1 came out, I only had a Wii, so I was like, well, why do I even care about Borderlands?
Console games? I don't even care about those. I have a Wii.
I gotta have my super awesome motion-controlled death machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can bowl. Can you bowl? I can bowl.
Yeah.
Bitches can't even stand up to my bowling skills. But anyway, so yeah, Borderlands 2.
When I be walking into the club, bitches be falling left and right. When I bowl in their clubs.
Over my bowling skills. I come in, they already know what size shoes I wear because I'm there.
I don't even rent shoes. I have my own bowling shoes, son.
Shit. That's how OG low hardcore bowling skills you are.
You don't want to fuck with him.
Dude, he'll strike you out. Yeah!
He goes out a condom while bowling, and everyone just falls to their knees.
Bend over. The bowling train is here. Podcast. Talk about everything but video games. Anyway, so I assume we have no cool stories this week because we're awesome.
Nope. Wait.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Maybe. No. I don't think so.
Aww.
I was No,
John.
okay. I was driving my grandpa to Home Depot to buy a new fridge.
Yeah.
And he was telling me the story about how he used to smoke pot.
What?
Sounds intense.
I don't know. I'm just like, whoa, my grandpa used to smoke pot. That's...
Yeah, man, we used to have these hardcore bake sessions. Oh, we had the best weed. Oh, is that weird for you, grandson? No, grandpa.
The best story he ever told me was about when he was in Germany, when he was in the military, and he got in a bar fight with some locals, and like the next day, like they won the bar fight, and then the next day the same two guys came back, but with like 10 of their buddies, and they beat hit him with a brick and left him in the street to die, and they killed his friend, and then they just left him there to die, you know. But my grandpa lived, but they killed his friend.
He was a sole survivor.
This is the greatest story ever, John.
We can rebuild him.
We have the technology.
That'd be awesome. If your grandpa... That'd be awesome if your grandpa was like an android. And you just didn't know it.
Not Android 18.
He's Android 16, but they took the bomb out of his chest.
He'd be Android 13, you red ribbon redneck.
Oh, clever, clever.
I'm trying to figure out which Avenger I am.
Hulk?
No.
Hulk smash!
Derp smash.
Derp smash.
Derp's gonna be Hulk.
I already drew Derp as the Hulk, so...
Oh. You don't have a choice!
I'm actually kind of okay with this.
I basically took the Hulk, I drew the Hulk, and then I gave him glasses, and then I said Derp smash.
That may just be the best thing I've ever heard.
It'll be the best thing we ever see, too. You could be the guy who shoots the arrows all fancy and...
Hawkeye?
Yeah.
Stupid, don't even know Avenger characters.
Hawkeye.
I wasn't using his terminology because his uber power is arrow shooting.
Dude.
Hold on 1 second. We're in a moving plane. Let me take out this airship with one arrow.
Yeah. Duh.
What?
Right.
Duh.
Black. Shoots arrow into, like, the wrong direction, curves around the entire ship and hits perfectly.
Because he knew the windage, stupid.
I wasn't saying it was stupid.
What? He called you stupid.
No, he was... Oh, my God. Because he thought I was inferring what I was saying was stupid, what I wasn't.
I get what you're saying.
See?
I don't.
They're 24 kill streak.
It's obviously a 45.
It takes 45 kill streaks to get a Moab. I wish they'd make it something stupid and unattainable so, you know, people couldn't get it.
They would.
Yeah, 50 kill streak.
50 kill streak.
You kidding me?
Like, cause then you'd know who, like, the true campers are. I'm glad Black Ops doesn't have something like that. Watch, they're gonna have it in Pops 2.
What would
Plasma. Dude, it'll be plasma carpet bomb, and then everyone dies.
That just sounds unfair.
What would like the nuke of Black Ops 2 be?
Something weaker than a nuke.
It'd have to be something from the future.
Well, that's the problem now, isn't it?
No. Seismic charge.
Seismic charge.
It blew up asteroid-sized planets when Obi-Wan was running away from the...
those things. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And they make... I was about to say, and they make the really cool sound. I wouldn't mind getting killed by one of those things. Only if they made that sound. It'd be another carbon nuke called the Super Future Black Death Bomb, Future Bomb. Because it's in the future. And it's a bomb. But anyways...
The problem I have with the Moab is... It's just like a massive bomb, and it wouldn't make a nuke-size explosion. They should have just left it called the nuke.
Right.
Did they have to change the name to, oh, it's different, it's not a nuke, it's a Moab.
Right.
It's the same exact thing, and a Moab wouldn't have.
And a Moab's not even as strong as a nuke. Not even. And it's
It kills 6 people and leaves the idiot
Right?
radiate.
And it kills 6 people, and due to the burning fire of all the millions of gallons of napalm inside the Moab, you all get double XP for the last 2 minutes of the game, because you camped the entire game to get it.
Logic.
Right? It's like, what's the point of having a kill streak like that? If it's like... you should be able to equip it. Even though I know the, like, little point meter thing would be, like, up the side of the screen. And it's just like, oh, you get double XP after you get it. Well, even if you're not camping and playing as hard as you can, you don't get it till, like, the end of the game.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what a stupid thing. Stupid and dumb.
Or you could be like the assholes in Demolition, and you get it, and then you wait till the next round starts to use it.
Right? Or wait till if your guys are going to win, and then they just like, oh, now you're not.
Yeah.
People used to do that all the time in MW2. It was just like, oh, we lost this round? Oh god, we're gonna lose this round, we can't defuse? Nuke timer. It cancels everything.
Well, you only have one more kill until you win this game of Team Deathmatch? Not on my watch!
Dude, I was so angry once. They stopped a really good domination game once. It was 99 to, like, 1 point away from winning. Nuke timer. And it's just like, are you serious? How could you do this? And then, it's so funny. Oh, nuke timer. That's clearly going to stop the timed bomb from exploding. Just the sound of the nuke is setting out itself into detonation is just like it cancelizes the timer somehow. It stops the circuitry from working.
EMP.
And EMPs don't stop nukes because you have to blow a nuke up to make an EMP. Seems legit. Oh my god.
Little Mike, that EMP is actually a nuke.
Right. I don't know how EMPs are made, but I'm pretty sure you don't blow a nuke up in space to make one.
I remember that part.
The other problem I have a problem with EMPs, because how come your team doesn't get, like,
why does
it wipes out the other team's electronics, but your team is just A-okay. All their stuff was EMP hardened, forgot to mention that.
Right?
How come the other team doesn't have EMP hardened stuff, but your team does?
Yeah, I guess I think they do in terms of assassin is your hardened thing against EMPs. But
yeah, last because I got EMP, that makes sense.
Right. And the fact that EMPs are just overused way too much. Oh, and don't forget stealth bombers. But this isn't a codcast.
It's not
yet. Oh, are we on the wrong podcast? Oh no.
We are.
Our anticipated games are pretty much the same. What else?
Dude,
I'm pretty sure.
This episode is so uneventful.
That RuneScape patch, that RuneScape demo, that RuneScape, whatever it's called.
Hey, if you got stuff to say about it, go for it.
No, I was just joking.
it ain't my forte.
I used to play RuneScape. I don't know. It's kind of a joke now.
Oh yeah. I always heard about it, but I was never into like a different array of games back then. I was like, dude, fighting games, that's it. Like fighting games and like a very few amount of first person shooters. But
yeah, I'll play Counter-Strike.
Dude, seriously. Like the games that I used to play were just DBZ fighting games and then COD 1, COD expansion pack for 1, Counter-Strike Source, and COD 4 for PC. That's it. That's like all I played and then I got a PS3, and I was like, oh my god, other games exist. Where have I been my whole life?
What am I supposed to do with these?
Other games cost $60 now? I've been gone for a long time. Man. But anyway, and the podcast hasn't been uneventful. It just has been
Uneventful.
Different. It's rather scattered, my good chap.
Good
But
chap.
we can get. Hey, shut up. We can get onto some actual news. So I was reading this article about the new consoles, next gen, 4th gen.
Can we talk about this in 3 years when it actually happens?
No, we can talk about it now, because in 3 years, it'll actually matter, because we'll be the first ones to not really do it.
Oh, okay.
But... and
we'll be time travelers.
Yeah. It will be hipsters.
Hipster Us talked about new consoles 3 years ago.
There you go. Except Dirk
Talked about new consoles before they even existed.
Like, I mean, we haven't been allowed to, like, use the gameplay footage from them yet, but we do have the 720 and the PS4. So it's chill. Once they actually come out for the public, then we'll be allowed to like do let's plays on them and everything. But don't worry, they're not as good as they are. Anyway, so for the 720 PS4, Durango and Orbis, they've been talking a lot about the whole used games. They won't be banned, but they will be. They'll cost more, which doesn't make sense because used games are already like either $10 or $20 off the normal price.
Dude, I remember when used games used to be like. Remember when like a new game was like $50 and a used game was like $25?
Yeah.
That's what I was like, oh, I'm buying used, Now used games are like $5 less. And new games usually come with like DLC content.
Yeah, and by the time a used game even gets like that cheap, it's like, what's the point of buying it?
It's
so
like
old.
a year old.
Yeah, it's like COD 4. When I went to go get it, that game's been out for almost, 7 years?
Dude, Modern Warfare 2 was like a lot until Modern Warfare 3 came out.
Dude, Black Ops is still $50 or $40, and you can buy it brand new still for $60. It's like, what are you doing? But anyway, they've been saying that, like, because they were saying for the new consoles, it's gonna be like, oh, you're not gonna be able to play your old games or used games on the new consoles because we wanted to shut down GameStop forever because they don't sell your brand new games for full price at all.
No way, that'd be fucking crazy.
But something that's not exactly good that they're going to do for the used games that possibly they will be doing, they mentioned about a usage code. Like you have to buy
Battlefield 3.
Right, but for the entire game, and then sections of the game. Like, you have to buy the use code or the reactivation code for like the single player, and then you have to buy one for like the multiplayer. So, it's like you'd be better off getting it brand new, because then you wouldn't have to pay that.
Yeah.
But assuming
I've always had this idea for Call of Duty to try, or even like Battlefield to try. When they come out with a game, they have one copy that's $60, and it comes with single player and multiplayer and zombies.
Right. Yeah.
And then they have a copy that's just multiplayer and zombies, and it's $40. And then they have one that's just single player, and it's like $25.
Yeah.
Because I know there's some people, I only want multiplayer. I don't even play single player. I just want multiplayer. Multiplayer and zombies. That's all I want.
That's true. I think how it would be a smarter way to do it, instead of like, because I think if they made like 3 separate versions, like multi-single altogether, I don't think the single player would sell near as much. Like, if they just broke it to 2, like have a multiplayer only version, and then like the full version of the game, that'd probably work better. Because I can't see people being like, I only want to get the single player version over the like multiplayer one. But if they split it and there was no full version, they probably would make a lot because people would be like, "Oh, I want both," and so they'd have to get both. But I really hope they don't go this route and having to like, oh, you buy a used game, oh, you have to buy like codes just to access like the game, because it's like, what's the point then? I'm sure the reactivation codes are probably going to be like $5.
Dude, the one for Battlefield 3 is $10.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it's pretty expensive.
It's like, and
Yeah.
if you go down and buy Battlefield 3 used, it's $45 plus tax, and then you have to buy the $10 activation code for online.
Otherwise, you won't get to play.
So it comes out to be like $57, $58, or you can go buy the
Premium.
Now you can buy premium for $60, and then you get all the map packs and everything for free.
Exactly. So it's like, if they do that, it'll just really, what it sounds like they're doing, opposed to like hurting the gamers, even though they are, is that they're just trying to like shut down the little businesses because they know it'll like cut off their sales either one way or the other. Either people will be only buying the used games, or people will only be buying the new games. And then there won't, there won't be a point to having one or the other.
If they make it so you have to have a code just to even play single player, or just to even play single player, like I can get making have a code to play online.
Right.
But the code just to play single player, if they make it where it has that, and if you have a used copy of a game, you just can't even do anything with it. GameStop will just no longer exist because
they won't. It shut them down.
Buying and selling used games is like their foundation. Yeah, they sell new games too, but buying and selling and trading used games that's just how that's what they do.
Right.
If I want a new game, I can go anywhere. I can go to Walmart. I can go to Shopko.
Exactly.
I can go to Kmart
and buy your new game.
I can go down to Rite Aid and buy brand new games right when they come out.
Biggest catch. Yeah, but if they do that, it won't be good. And I don't get how they're making these decisions for, oh, this will be better for the gamer. It won't. I mean, of course they're not. It's just like, oh, we can make more money this way. But
GameStop does a lot of stuff with pre-order at GameStop and you get this bonus. But if you pre-order at Walmart, you don't get anything.
Yeah.
So I don't get why they're trying to hurt GameStop.
Right. I don't know. I mean, if anything, GameStop's helping their business because it's not like they're not selling brand new titles like launch day. They are, and they're selling a lot of them. I mean, it's like this. Black Ops 2 gets announced. Where's the first place you're going to think of to go pre-order that game? GameStop.
Walmart doesn't even do pre-orders till like the month before it comes out.
Exactly. You're not gonna go, shit, I better go to goddamn Walgreens and pre-order my Black Ops 2. It's a well-established place that does sell launch titles at full price, when they come out. And yeah, it's just dumb that they're trying to do this. And but that's for the reactivation codes. Another thing, they're saying that that these consoles are going to be sticking around for like twice as long as the ones we have now have been out.
These ones have been out a lot longer than past consoles. In term, like NES, 85 to 91, right?
Right.
Super Nintendo came at 91.
I think PS2
so
is the only one.
6 years.
Out. Yeah, that is.
GameCube was like 2000 to 06, so that's 6 years.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo was only out for like 4 or 5 years.
Right. How long has the PS3 been out?
06 or
I thought it was 05.
Yes, it is. It's 05.
Xbox 360 came out in 05. PS3 came out a year later.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. So those have only been around for a short amount of time. But they're saying that the newer consoles, 4 and 720, are going to like those are going to be around way longer than these ones. And not just because, they're going to be so good, like, they're not going to start making another one for a long time.
The only problem with these ones is the hardware. The graphics card and the sound cards are from 05, 06, 07.
Right.
That's the only problem with these consoles right now.
Yeah, and even though we have the up-to-date slim models of both consoles, it's like, there's not a difference.
Still based off.
Yeah, I mean, they still go off the same things. They just have a different outer appearance. And, but, like, I think, what's the longest one? PS2 is the longest running one, hasn't it?
Well, they're coming out with a new game for it next year, so...
Yeah, I know, but, like, before it was told that we're not going to make any more PS2 games or PS2s. I think it was 12 years, wasn't it?
Didn't PS2 come out in 2000?
Yeah.
Yes, so 11 years?
It went from, like, 2000 to, like, 2009 or 10.
I thought it went longer than that.
I don't know. I'm not, like, a PlayStation fanatic.
Well, I know, but I mean, as far as I can think of, that's probably the longest running one. I mean, Xbox...
It definitely is. PS2 is definitely the longest.
Yeah. Because I know Xbox... the actual years. Way longer after the PS2 did. Yeah, but they're thinking along those lines, but unless it's really good, I don't know, because if they're gonna come out with them at $600 a console again, I mean, there's gonna be the hardcore people who are just like, oh man, I'm gonna buy like 15 of these launch day for $600 a piece.
Oh, like, dude, they're gonna be way expensive.
It's probably gonna be a while.
That's why I don't like it when they come out with new consoles, because they're always so expensive.
Oh yeah. I mean,
the Wii U's doing it right. The Wii U's only gonna be $350. That's like reasonable.
And that's just for the deluxe model too.
Dude, for PS3, when they announced PS3, it's gonna retail in the U.S. market for $600 US. What?
How much was the Xbox when it came out? Wasn't it like 400?
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember.
It was a lot too.
And they had all the different versions. They had like the version that didn't come with a hard drive, the version that comes with a 20 gig hard drive, the version that comes with a 60 gig hard drive, the version that comes with a 120 gig hard drive. It's like, just make one console and give us the goddamn console.
Exactly.
And then PS3 had the version that's backwards compatible in 80 gig, the version that's not backwards compatible in 80 gig, the version that's backwards compatible in 80 gig with 4 SD slots and 4 USB ports.
Right. And it's just like, guys, just don't. And then suddenly it's like, oh, we should only make one version, huh, Slim? And then, Microsoft. It is a Microsoft thing. They're just like, hey, if we break the system into like 15 different parts, people will buy those parts.
Yep.
And they will. They have. It's not like Xbox is falling or anything, because it is the most popular out of all of them. Or I think so, for at least the consoles, huh?
In terms of sales, Wii is the most popular, but in terms of how many people actually get on and play, I think it's Xbox.
Yeah. I know Nintendo, and theirs is just like, bam. Considering the Wii has been sold out since like 2 days after it got announced.
The Wii, pre-orders. The Wii, just the Wii, if you combine Xbox 360 and PS3 sales, the Wii still is above.
Oh, right, yeah. It beats both of them.
And the Wii U's been like out of stock in every store already.
Dude, yeah.
Around here at least.
We were at GameStop the day they were like pre-orders. You better do them now. And
we were like, oh, whatever.
Whatevs. 2 days later, they're like, they're all gone. They're all sold out.
All the deluxe models and all the regular.
Well, almost. Well, I wouldn't put it past. Like, that was 2 weeks ago, I think, right?
Yeah.
And when we found out they were all sold out, all the deluxe. By now, I'm pretty sure every model of it's sold out.
I wouldn't even bother getting one unless it was the deluxe anyway.
Right, yeah. I mean, there's no point in buying it just by itself and then, not having anything. Oh, I can play the WiiWare and whatever's in the store until I can get a game. But, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. But and another few things that's not so. They're saying that like with the Nintendo or with the Wii U, that they're going to revolutionize online playing, and I can't see Nintendo doing that. I mean, they're saying that their online's going to be called the Miiverse, like Universe or whatever. And they're saying it's going to be like, yeah, this is going to be the best one of them all. And I just don't get how it can. I mean, they haven't really ever made an online platform like the PSN or XBL. So, and then saying that, oh yeah, we're gonna revolutionize online play.
Yeah, just like they revolutionized motion controls, huh?
Right.
Look how that worked out for them.
Right.
Well, in terms of sales, it worked out pretty good, but in terms of how many people play their console.
Right. And how it worked out, how it worked out for the other consoles, because the other two were like, hey, we can make move-related things too now. Let's do that. And, kind of went better off with it. I don't know about the Kinect, though.
I'm just going to say my problem with the Wii U and why Nintendo's being stupid. They need to not release it
as a third gen.
No, they need to not release it this year. They need to take it back. They need to put a little bit more time into it, put more money into it, get a real controller.
Yeah.
They need to have a real controller, that classic Pro controller or whatever that looks like an Xbox.
It needs to come with that controller. You need to have
that controller needs to be the standard controller, and then if you want your big iPad controller, then you can go buy that.
Right. It needs to be. You have the classic one for the Wii U, and then the Game Cloud for it.
Yes. And second, what they also need, they just need to pull it back and put more money into it, and make it a good next-gen console, and then release it next year or maybe the year after.
Right.
Because the PS4 and the 720 or whatever they're going to call it, they might officially announce it next year at E3.
Right.
And then at the E3 after that, they're going to have, here's our tech demo of it. Here's some footage of what the graphics are capable of.
Right.
And then the year after that, they're going to have where you can actually sit there and play it. Here's the controller. Here, you can play it. You can play this tech demo of Call of Duty or whatever. And then that Christmas they'll release them. So if Nintendo puts more money into the Wii U, and then
they could do the same thing,
and then releases it next year or the year after, they'll get a jump on 4th gen consoles.
Yeah, I mean, even right. I was just thinking that too. Even if they just waited till next year, because next year and then the year after is supposed to be okay, time for some next gen. If they release it at the beginning of the year, Nintendo would have the entire year before the other consoles even come out to release games, other really cool stuff for it, and could possibly just, beat the others before they're even out. And that's what they need to do.
You know the shape Nintendo's in right now, where they go, okay, if we want to put Call of Duty on the Wii, we have to dumb down the graphics. We have to port it to the stupid motion controls. And then, there you go. There's your Wii version. Mm-hmm. And then, in 2 or 3 years, when the 720 and the PS4 come out, Nintendo's going to be in the same situation it is now. Oh, exactly. If we want to put our game on the Wii U, we're going to have to dumb down the graphics, and we're going to have to put the motion control, the Wii Cloud controller... And no one will want it just like they are now. No developer wants to do that.
Right. And that kind of leads into why the Vita flopped. No one wanted to make games for it. they're just like, they're like, the other one wasn't that good. I don't really want to make a game for the Vita, and that's why it's like, I wish it was good, even though it is good, and there's no games for it. But on the flip side, everyone is like, hey, let's make games for the Wii U, man. And I guess you could say it's like better because the Wii U kind of needs more attention because it does need more titles. But I don't know. I mean,
the Wii U's going to do great this year, next year. They're going to have a lot of games.
Next year, no problem.
They're going to have a lot of games no one else has, and everything else, just like the Wii did when it first came out. But when the 720 and when the PS4 come out, it's going to be in the same situation it is now.
Exactly. It'll still be behind. And if they just would wait and toss a little more money, I mean, all they'd have to do is switch out like the processor and a graphics card for what they have now.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go, 4th gen Wii U. And they'd have it done before the others because they have everything else done. But I don't know what Nintendo's doing. They're just off in Nintendo land.
the ultimate console to me. If no matter what company came out with this console, I would buy it. If Sega came bouncing back with this console,
we make consoles again.
Yeah, this console is a 4th gen console, and it has all the 4th gen graphics and everything.
And all the titles.
When 5th gen consoles come out, all you got to do is open it up and put this new circuit board in, and there you go. There's your 5th gen console. The circuit board's only $100, and buying a new console's $600.
Yeah, they'd win. They'd destroy everyone.
And
if you could just
circuit board, I know circuit board isn't the proper term for it, but when I say circuit board, I mean here's your new processor, here's a bigger hard drive, here's your new graphics card and your new sound card. I know it's exactly what PC is, but
if they did that, I think it's like with Xbox. The new Slim one comes out, 120 gig hard drive. Oh, well, I can just go buy a 120 gig hard drive for my old one and slide it right in. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't have to go buy a whole new Xbox. If they do that, I think it would totally wreck all the other consoles, because they wouldn't even have to sell it at 100. They could sell it at whatever and still totally undercut the others.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's just like a kit. You go to the store and you buy this kit, and it comes with a DVD that shows you how to take out the sound card and put in the new upgraded sound card.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be just like a PC, but it would be on your TV, and you'd have a controller, and it would just be a console, but you could upgrade it.
Right. It'd be a console, it's just instead of like your PC. But I think something like that would totally take out the others. But I don't know if anyone's bold enough to do that kind of thing. Just have to wait and see. Another thing, people are saying that Blu-ray will finally be hitting in the consoles. Last time I checked, the PS3 already has Blu-ray built into it.
I've watched Blu-rays on my PS3 before.
Right?
You can buy an adapter for the 360 that plugs into the USB port that plays Blu-rays.
Yeah, and it even says just like, they're gonna be adding in Blu-ray for next-gen games and next-gen consoles, Xbox and PlayStation.
Wait. Can the Wii U play DVDs or Blu-rays?
I don't know.
That's something that Nintendo's never done that they really need to do.
Let me look. I don't actually. I have not heard if it can.
The Wii can't play DVDs. The GameCube, you couldn't even fit a DVD.
Wow. It's I typed in can the Wii U, and like its third suggestion is play DVDs and Blu-rays. Okay.
If the Wii U can't play DVDs.
No, because fuck you.
Oh, Derp, you're alive. Thought you'd fallen asleep on us. Well, you can throw your input in any time you have something to say.
I can do that?
Yes. That's the point of having a 3-person podcast.
Holy shit.
I don't know. It doesn't look like... It doesn't look like it's shaping up to be able to play DVDs.
God damn it, Nintendo.
Wii U not play DVDs and other unsurprising facts. Really?
You know what else the Wii U needs to have?
Huh?
A 3DS slot, so you can play 3DS games on your TV.
Okay, let's see.
And it has the cloud controller. Like they had an excuse before with the Wii. Oh, we can't play DS games on our Wii because you don't have a touchscreen. Well, we've got the cloud controller now, so why can't we play DS games on it?
Exactly. It worked the same way.
The TV would be your top screen, and the cloud controller would be your bottom screen. There you go. Play DS games on your TV.
Oh wow, Wii U's actually going to be $250, not $300.
Whatever.
Oh, I know it's better than it sounds better than $300. It doesn't say. It doesn't say if it's going to play DVDs. I don't think it is.
God damn it, Nintendo. What's your problem? Get with the times.
Yes, it's true, and this is from E3. The Wii U will not be able to play DVDs or Blu-rays.
What a surprise.
Man. That's a shame. It's like we're finding out more things.
Freaking the Game Boy Advance. You could watch like Cartoon Network on it.
Yeah.
But they can't make their quote their 3.5 gen console play DVDs.
Oh, wow. First up, notable omission from the specs list. Wii U will not be able to play Blu-rays, DVDs. What it will do is play 1080p media supplied by Netflix, YouTube, Hulu Plus, and Amazon Videos. So you can just
the Wii can do that already.
Right. Well, I mean, it can't in 1080, but you can already do that.
If you don't have an HD TV, you can't watch it in 1080 anyway.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, well, that's good. Did we already know it was backwards compatible with the games?
With the Wii, yeah. It can play GameCube and Wii games, can it?
No, it can't play GameCube games. It says here.
Well, that's lame. But anyway.
Let's see, not much of a surprise.
I guess I'll just keep my GameCube.
Yeah.
I still got it sitting on my shelf.
I still have mine. Mine has like a electricity skin on it or something.
Mine's just like blue.
I push the
flames
button
on and it'll go faster.
That's what Michael Bay did with Optimus. Let's see. Fueling the Wii will be an IBM processor. Let's see what else. Cache size, they don't say. Let's see. Nothing too unexpected. They're gonna have an AMD Radeon HD graphics card in it. An AMD, a low AMD is what I have in my computer.
My laptop is an AMD.
Right, so I don't know.
Hell, my shitty laptop I'm using right now is an AMD.
Yeah, my laptop's pretty shitty. It's got an AMD.
Yeah.
Mine's a Toshiba Satellite, like the cheapest Toshiba you can buy.
Right, so it's dumb that they're just like, oh, Blu-ray. I mean, okay, so they're going to encode games in Blu-ray, and they're going to be putting Blu-ray on the Xbox. That's all they've needed to say. PlayStation already has Blu-ray. It's had it since it came out. Okay, and I'm pretty sure the games... don't the games we have now already have Blu-ray, like, built into them? Yeah!
PS3 games do.
Oh, well...
Xbox is tardy to the party.
Exactly. That they're only adding in Blu-ray for the Xbox and for its games. Because I just looked at the back of Battlefree 3.
Battlefree free?
Yes, and Butterfree. And it has Blu-ray on the back of it.
Yeah. PS3 is Blu-ray, whatever. The discs are Blu-ray discs.
Blu-ray ready. So, it's like, why even bother? I mean, sure, it's good that the Xbox will have it. Because I'm sure there's people that are like, God damn it, I have to get a Blu-ray player now.
You can buy an adapter that plugs into the USB port.
Well, I know, but I'm sure they don't like having to go buy something for it, so it will.
So they'll just buy a Blu-ray player, because that's so much better.
Right. But, you know, and something that is, but that's it for Blu-ray. Something that's terribly bad that I don't think any of us will like, no backwards compatibility for the 720 and 4.
What? How do you make a console that doesn't play your last console's game? What the?
It says by now, no doubt, you're angry at your screen and waiting to punch it. Don't expect the old games to play on the old machine. It costs too much to configure new consoles to play the old games. And it says they're just not having enough money to make the next gen consoles be able to play the old games. So they're ditching backwards compatibility.
That doesn't make any sense at all. How does it cost more money to put something you already have?
Right? It's like explain how PS2 you just put the disc in. It's like, oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Right? And they say it's just a mild squawk at first, but ultimately everyone will get over it. No.
I've hated the fact that my PS3 couldn't play PS2 games since the day I bought it.
I don't know of any gamer that is like, oh, I can't play my entire collection of games on the new console. I'm happy with this.
Yeah, I know. That means I'm going to have, if I buy a 720, I'm going to have that hooked up, and then I'm going to have to keep my 360 on the shelf if I ever feel like playing a 360 game.
That means, and now think about it this way. You know how I have that stack of games?
Yeah. I have so many 360 games. I know for a fact you have a stack of PS3 games.
Right.
And you're not going to play them on your PS4.
No. How ridiculous is that? And I mean, it's like, I imagine I'd still keep my PS3, but it's like having the PS3 now. I don't want to have to hook up my PlayStation 2 to be able to play it.
Yeah.
It's like, it should have it. It shouldn't be just like, oh, we can't do it anymore. It's like, well, then how did you manage to make versions that can? It's like with the DSi. Oh, we have a slot for the old games. Or the DS Lite. And the the DSi is just like, sorry, we took that slot out. Even though the size of the DS only changed by like a millimeter. It's a real shame that they're going to take out backwards. Considering how many titles they have now for the new consoles.
I have so many games for my 360, and I've only had it for like a summer.
Well, dude, and think. We have as many games as we have, which is, I think I have maybe 30, 50 games maybe. All of them won't be able to be played on it. And you know people have bigger collections of games than we.
I know people that have massive collections of games.
Exactly. And it's just, I can't believe, and they're fine with it. They think it's no big deal, like, oh, they're not going to care if they can't play their old games. Who wants to play their old games on the console?
They're going to care at first, but, after about a month, they won't even notice anymore, because all these new games are going to be out.
Right, and you know what I think they're going to do? Instead of making it backwards compatibility, they're going to just re-release the old games, and then we'll have to buy them again.
Well, they have been doing that a lot recently, the HD collections, but...
Well, yeah, but now they'll have more reason to do HD collections, because none of the old games will be on the new ones. Think about it. Call of Duty HD collection, or PS4
I can't see them doing a Call of Duty HD collection, just because most people just play multiplayer.
Well, I know, but...
I could see, like, maybe a Halo HD collection and a Gears of War HD collection.
Anything that's probably gone past 3, because that's normally, like, the only excuse to make an HD collection.
If they do a Halo HD collection, I wouldn't buy it unless it had Halo 1, Halo 3, Halo ODST, Halo Wars, and Halo Reach.
It'd have to have
games.
It'd have to have all of them. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's just, why would you want to take a good feature out of a console?
That just, I hate it. No backwards compatibility. That's stupid.
It is. I mean, you get over it, but it's still like, I really wish they would have done this. It's not like, oh, I'm glad that phase of my life is over with. I really don't care if they're not backwards compatible anymore. It's like when I turn on my PS3 and then like I think of an old game. It's like, oh, I wish I could play Budokai on this. Oh wait, I can. I can only play PS1 games. It's like
even the 360. There's like certain original Xbox games that won't play on it.
right.
Like I know when I had my first 360, I still had my massive collection of original Xbox games, and I'd like be sitting there and be like, "Oh, I had my 360, and the only game I had for it was Halo 3."
Exactly.
And I was like, "Oh, well, I've got this massive stack of Xbox games. Oh, I want to play this one," and I put it in. Oh, this game isn't compatible with the 360 because it's older than like 2003.
And it's like I don't know why they want to do it like that. It's just it's not a good way to sell your console. It's like, hey, remember all those games you bought? And then it gets your hopes up. You're like, oh, they're mentioning all of our old games. You're not going to be able to play a single one of them. Oh. It's like, why? But
I'm trying to think of something else I could compare it to.
I don't know. Probably the DSs are really
No,
big.
I mean something that's not even video game related.
Oh. Like, they came out with a new gun and it only shoots 308, and I can't use any of my 223 in it.
Oh no, because that's...
That's not possible!
I wouldn't even think of that anyway. Like, oh, I've got a 308 gun, I've got a 223 gun. It's like trying to put a PS3 game in an Xbox.
It's like trying to put a square in a circle hole.
Yes.
I know. The lulz. Derp, what do you think? Even though you should have said that when we were talking about it.
What?
Derp, are you... Oh my god.
It's this. It's like this. You've got an 09 Chevy Silverado, and you just bought brand new tire. You bought the most expensive tires you've ever bought for this 09 Chevy Silverado.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, you total it. The tires are completely fine, but the pickup's totaled.
Yeah.
Your insurance company gives you money for your total pickup, and you go buy a 2010 Chevy Silverado.
Mm-hmm.
There's one less lug nut hole on the Chevy Silverado, so you can't put the new tires you just bought on there.
Yeah. It's a lot like that too. Yeah. It's just like it's like with anything. It's like you buy a brand new phone, and the charger port is just like slightly changed from your old one, and so now you have to just like go rebuy all that stuff that you had for it, and it's
Game Boy Advance. I have all these accessories for my Game Boy Advance.
There you
Game
go.
Boy SP comes out. It's completely different shapes. None of my old accessories will work on it.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like the Nintendo handheld line is like a really good example of like how they've really messed up with backwards compatibility. It's like this. You have the DS Lite. You get a DSi. The charger port is nearly identical, and it's slightly shorter.
Oh yeah.
And it won't fit in.
So now you got to go buy a new car charger, a new
everything,
new house charger.
And well, I mean, it comes with one, but you still have to rebuy all the things that only fit on the Lite to the Eye, and it's just like, why you do that? It's just it's not a smart decision to make something like that, or at least none of us think so.
Even if they had two, I know I was complaining about having different versions of consoles earlier. But if they had two versions, if they had like the 720 non-backwards compatible and then the 720 backwards compatible, maybe even with a bigger hard drive.
Yeah, I think
then I would pay for that just so I wouldn't have to keep my 360.
I think that enough outcry about it, they'd most likely make a backwards version so that you could buy it. But I'm betting they'd only make it like a little after the consoles are released. So whoever was hardcore would have already bought one and then had to go buy another one so they make more money.
The freaking PS3 did that. They only had the backwards compatible one for like a year.
And it was gone.
Yeah.
That's when I was thinking about getting one, but then they were all gone when I went to get one, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
there's
like
$400 I'm not going to spend today.
it was like the 80 gig, and then it had like 4 USB ports.
Yeah,
it was like the Uber decked out version, 80 gig.
It's like, this is what it should have been.
Backwards compatible.
It's like, this is what it should have been.
It's like, this is just what the normal console should have been.
Right. And that's what they should, and that's really what all they are, like these special models that come out. It's like, oh, so this is what the console was originally supposed to be. And then you gave us a stripped down version for the...
Because you wanted it to come out sooner.
yeah.
PlayStation Slim.
Yeah,
Sony is going in a whole new direction by duping their fans twice in a console generation.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, slim version.
PlayStation's always done slim versions. Now they're doing 2 slim versions at once.
Double slim. It's kind of their thing, I guess. I mean, because they're like PS1, Slim, I guess, PS1, or it was PSX.
Yeah,
and
it was just Slim.
Yeah, and then PS Mini.
Oh,
PS
yeah.
There was PSX, or PS1X, or whatever, and then there was PS Mini. And then PS2 was just like, fat one, slim one. PS3, fat, slim, super slim.
It's not even that much smaller, and it's actually longer.
No, it is smaller. It's smaller by a lot. Like mine, you'd be surprised. Like the one I have right now, in length, it's actually longer than the original fat one, but it's compressed by a lot. The newer one, it actually is tiny. Like, it showed a side-by-side above and, like, front view, and it actually sits lower, almost by half, than mine does. And you know how small mine is.
Yeah, I know that. I had a slim one.
And, it is shorter by probably 1.5 inches or 2 inches.
If they compare it to the Wii and it looks small compared to the Wii, then I'll be impressed.
Yeah. I'd say...
The Wii is so tiny.
Yeah. I'd say it's probably a little bigger than the Slim PS2. Now that I look at it, I'll show you a picture of it later. It does look. It actually is a lot smaller.
You know what I like about Nintendo handhelds? They don't do slim versions. They do XL versions.
No, they make them bigger. It's funny. They started with the huge DS, went to DS Lite, then DSi. And now we've refined the size of a handheld, nice and slim. DSXL. You what?
If I ever
Screen's
bought
8 billion% larger.
If I bought a 3DS, I'd get the XL.
Is it? I don't know. 'Cause I don't like my handhelds being that big. It's like they're handhelds. They're supposed to be like, oh, I can just put this in my pocket. I can't put a 3DS XL Super Megas in my pocket.
You carry yours in your backpack anyway.
Well, there's times when I've had to keep it in my pocket. I only have my backpack with me when I'm in school. I don't just like, I'm gonna go to town today, but I'll take my backpack and put my DS in it.
What do you think people do with their tablets?
They have like baby strap things for their tablets they wear on their back. Dude, I want to see someone with like one of those baby strap things for their iPads strapped to the front of their chest like they do with babies sometimes.
That would be really, really weird.
It would be weird, but
Dude,
it'd be
you know
hilarious.
what they need to have for like tablets? They need to have like it like goes around your waist and it has like 2 bars that come up and it just holds your tablet and you're just walking around and your tablet's just in front of you all the time.
Like a loincloth tablet?
No, like it would be like it'd go on you like a belt. It'd be like metal, and then it would have 2 little like bars that come up that would hold your tablet like in front of your face. So you're just walking around with your tablet in front of your face, and then if you want to see where you're going, you just switch the camera on.
Dude. a 2-way tablet. Dude, someone should need that. Derp, I don't know if you know you're in a podcast, but you're supposed to be saying stuff with us when we talk about this.
Every time you chime in, I'm like, oh, Derp shouldn't be here. Wait, Derp, we're doing a podcast. What are you doing? You can't just talk. Oh, wait, he's in the podcast.
Alright, I'm out of it.
But a good thing, they say, I don't know if it's a good thing, but they say that the physical copies of the games, they are going to drop the prices of them. So we might see games at $50 again. Which is like,
if anything, I'll be surprised they don't go up to $70.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. If games go up to $70, I was annoyed when they went up to $60. I was like, ah.
By the time you pay tax, you're almost paying $70 for a game.
Well, yeah, but before when it was $50, you were only paying like $55. I know it's close to $60, but
I know, but I'm just.
I never see like back in the day when we had PS2. I never thought I'd see the day where games would go over $50.
Dude, when I had a PS2 back in the day, I never paid like more than $30 for a game.
Well,
I always bought like old games, like used games.
Well, see, it came from all my Budokai spending. New DVC came out? Oh, I gotta buy it the day it's coming out.
Dude, back in the day when I had a PS2, I'd go to GameStop and I'd just like look at the shelf and I'd go, this game looks cool, and I'd buy it. I didn't even pay attention to like when games were coming out or anything. New releases didn't make sense to me. Like, I was just like, ooh, this game looks shiny, buy.
Right. I guess that's like what led me into like being hardcore in game, I guess. Because I was so DBZ fanatic about games, I was like, I gotta find out about it. Release dates. I'm learning game terminologies. And, yeah, like, I think it started back in, like, God, it started after I got the very first, like, PS2 Budokai game. I was like, I wonder if they're gonna make more of them. And then I, like, found out when number 2 was gonna come out, I was like, I gotta get this the day it came out. And it just, it went from there. It was fun, but now we could probably just care less. Oh, this game comes out then. We'll pre-order it like 5 months before it comes out. But yeah, they're saying it's gonna go down, and then another bad thing is like they're gonna try and make it harder to like. They're gonna try and make it more digital based than actually having a disc.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
Which is kind of okay, but at the same time, that's why the PS Go to this day is like the bastard child of the Sony products.
I get wanting to make pretty much everything downloadable, and I would probably like that a lot better than having a stack of discs and cases.
Yeah, I mean,
with my 360, I have a lot of downloaded games on my 360. I have Modern Warfare 3 in downloaded form. I don't have a disc of Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah. Gifted from Dirk.
I didn't gift you shit.
Whatever. And I don't know. I think if they did that, then I would be cool with that.
See, I'm like, I don't know. I'm half and half with it because it is like more cost efficient. Like you don't have to drive to town and go buy your game. They don't have to
spend money on
making a case in a game.
Making a case for it, making artwork for the case.
Putting
it on a disc, trucking it from the factory to the store, paying the guy that stacks the boxes.
That's the best job ever.
And I mean. See, like
they could probably lower the cost of games down to like $40 if they did it all digital.
Probably, and you wouldn't have to worry about Blu-ray discs as much. I mean, it's probably still have Blu-ray encoding, if it even works that way. I don't know. But like another thing, it's like I'm half and half. I wouldn't mind it, but at the same time, I look at like I have this stack of games. And it looks really awesome to have this stack of games.
Yeah, I get that side of it too.
Right, it's nice to actually just have a physical copy of your game, and not just like it's based on digital stuff. Because who knows if like that, whatever they're holding, if it's cloud storage only, if their cloud gets screwed up, you lose all your game data, or something like that. or if like something goes wrong, your transactions, whatever, you don't get the game now, or
Well, that's why you have your, like how you do file sharing. That's supposed to be so if your PlayStation breaks, you can get a new one and then activate your account again and then re-download your stuff for free. That's what that's supposed to be for.
Right.
But everyone just
free stuff.
I'm gonna buy it and then I'll give it to all my friends for free.
Right. I mean, I don't see how that can be wrong if it's made for that, I guess. But it is.
It's wrong.
It is
because
you were supposed to be buying it.
It's wrong because it's supposed to be for
a different
for
purpose.
what I said. It's supposed to be for my PlayStation broke and I don't want to have to pay for all that stuff I downloaded.
Right. But it could be something like that. And another thing, they say they're going to be focusing a lot on non-gaming elements, and I don't know about that. I mean, it's I feel like the Xbox is trying to do that too much. They're trying to turn it into it does every single thing. You don't even need these things in your house anymore.
I like my Netflix and my Hulu going through it.
Right.
But then again, my Blu-ray player does that also.
Exactly. And I mean, it's they're trying to make it, and that's what they're going to want to try and do with all the consoles now.
Except it's not going to play DVDs.
Well, I'm reading right here. They're saying the Wii is going to have Nintendo TV, 2 eyes.
Mm-hmm.
They say it's going to have Nintendo TV, and then Sony and Microsoft are going to have something even bigger for non-consoles or for non-gaming. And I don't know what it. Oh, what's this? This might be nice. They say possibly they could be taking in TiVo by giving them full-fledged DVRs.
Turn my Xbox into a DVR. Seems legit.
Using TiVo? Dude, built-in capture cards.
Huh. I don't think it would work that way, because how would you get it from your Xbox to your laptop?
USBs. I assume. I don't know. This is, TiVo. And every time I've heard of TiVo, it's yo, you can record your TV on TiVo.
We used to have a DVR through our cable, and I liked it, but I don't miss it either.
Yeah, I mean, I have a DVR through mine right now, and it's oh, okay. You're full of problems, and I don't like configuring you every single time there's a problem. But, I mean, I want a gaming console. I don't want it can make my toast for me while I'm playing my game.
That's one of the reasons they're so expensive, too, because
they throw in all this stuff you don't need if you're a gamer.
Yeah, they're I can fucking Skype chat with your grandma, and
while you're playing Gears.
You can play Gears of War, and you can have sex with your girlfriend, and...
How are you today, honey? Oh, fine, just cutting up some aliens.
Yeah. You can have your business chat in Tokyo while you kill some Asians on...
Yakuza
what's that game?
5?
Rising Dogs or something?
Yeah, Sleeping Dogs.
Sleeping Dogs?
Yeah, Sleeping Dogs, yeah.
That punch Asians to death?
Yeah.
Isn't that game supposed to be
Streets of LA Crime? Or True Crime? Yeah.
It's a different
it's in Beijing.
Yeah, it was supposed to be True Crime, but they're True Crime doesn't sell good as the name. Their name for the game was True Crime has a bad rep for being a GTA ripoff. Let's call it Sleeping Dogs. Go Square Enix.
True Crime.
But
Beijing. Yay.
But it's I feel they're really trying to push out with the Xbox. You know how they're making their own MP3 music-based system? Oh, you can have a favorite system with your favorite music, with your favorite Xbox's music MP3.
On the 360, they have Zune Marketplace.
Right.
And, you know, because everyone has a Zune, no one knows what an iPod is.
Dude, Zunes don't even exist anymore, I don't think.
And every time I see something on there, like they have, like, the Halo 4 stuff. They have, like, Halo 4 reveal and the Halo 4
It's like they're trying to...
thing, and then you click on it, and it's like, oh, go to Zune Marketplace and
right.
so you can watch your Halo 4 crap.
It's like they're trying to make it to do everything, but it's just some things. It's like, what's the point of this? It's like me and Derp were talking. Oh, there's a calendar in your Xbox, so you can check what day it is. You know, because no other thing in your house would have a calendar to tell you what day it is.
Was that a calendar right next to you? Nah, that's not right.
I gotta use my Xbox calendar. It's like there's no point in having just dumb things in it. That's like the console's not made to do this. It's made to play games and awesomely. But you know what can you do? What else was there?
Have you seen the screenshots of Windows 8?
I haven't, but I hear it's gonna not be good.
Say goodbye to your desktop and say hello to your Windows phone that's the size of a PC.
Son of a bitch. Are you serious?
Yep.
Dude, oh man. That's not gonna be cool.
And
God, no.
Game developers are like, how is this gonna work for gaming?
Oh god, no. Oh man, I'm looking at it right now. This is what the hell, Microsoft?
What the hell is this? You're trying to make my PC way too simplified.
Dude, what if 720 has this as its dashboard?
The dashboard's kind of almost like that now.
Yes, but what if it's like exactly this?
Nah, I'll get used to it for my console, but I don't want my PC to be like that.
Nope. Hey, this is awful. I'll stick with 7. Screw that. 7's just like a fancy looking XP version.
Yeah.
This is a nightmare of squares.
I like 7. Everyone was like, 7's gonna be dumb.
Dude, Microsoft is following their trend. They're like, XP was good. Vista is terrible. 7 is good.
They have.
Everyone's saying it's going to be bad, and I'm starting to believe that now.
It's because of the desktop. I mean, the non-existent desktop.
Right. Your panel top.
Your iPhone P.
It's like a Rubik's Cube. Like it had too much to drink, and it just barfed its contents onto like a panel, and it's like, oh, we came up with a desktop. There you go. Let's see. Oh, and another thing they're saying, the tablets and touchscreen things are going to be easily like compatible with it on the new consoles too. It's like we don't need that.
Yeah. Have you seen those gaming tablets at at GameStop?
Yeah.
What's the point of that?
It's the tablet market trying to compete with things that shouldn't even be in the league for. Oh, another thing that we won't like. They say that single-player games are going to be extremely scarce in the next gen.
Well, they said that. They've been saying that for a while.
Well, I know, but now it's just like, multiplayer is just so much more valued than single-player. It's like...
I love a good single-player. I love a good online experience. Give me both.
Right. Exactly.
Not necessarily the same game, but give me a good Zelda, and then give me a good COD, and I'll be happy.
Yeah. Yeah. They're saying user-generated content could be something that gets monetized. So, like...
Indie games?
No. Like, it's saying... Say you build a Little Big Planet map, you could actually make some money off of that.
That sounds stupid.
Well, you never know. It might not be. Like,
how would they generate revenue for that? Like, they just put ads and you're like running through Little Big Planet, all of a sudden it pops up. You can skip this ad in 5 seconds.
I guess that's how YouTube does it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or you would either that, or you'd have to pay for the map after it got monetized.
Possibly, yeah.
I don't play Little Big Planet that much, but
Yeah, I don't play it either anymore.
it could be on a Forge map on Halo 4.
Oh, and now I got back to the bottom of the article, and it's saying it'll bring back old favorites, like how we were thinking with the but it's not the old favorites we think of as in PS1 up to where we are now. They're saying old titles as in System Shock 3, Crusaders, and Mutant League Football.
I've never even heard of those games.
Those are what you would call, like, the beginning games. Like, Dawn, like, first PC games kind of stuff. System Shock 3 is, like, one of the oldest first-person shooters, like, ever. And this is, like, stuff before consoles even existed. And it's like, why would you want to bring this out? There's no point in that. Oh, and they did say they're going to want to try virtual reality again.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we remember how Nintendo didn't do very good with that.
What was that thing called? The Virtual Boy? Caused seizures and gave everyone massive headaches?
Northern Line said the only reason he didn't get one is because the game person talked his parents out of it. Otherwise, he would have had a Virtual Boy.
With that massive collection of 13 games.
Exactly. Alright, but that's pretty much next gen. The other thing that is going to be the rival for the new coming consoles is something called the Ouya.
Okay.
Or the Ouya.
Sounds amazing.
Well, it's going to be a new console. And it's going to be a free-to-play console.
How do you make a console that is free? Enlighten me.
You gotta buy it. It's $100. And, oh, it got finished. That's awesome. It's gonna be $100, and all the games are gonna be free to play. And it's not saying it's gonna be like the AAA title games we have, maybe, but it does say like shooters, platformers, sports games, other stuff. And
they're not gonna have like COD on it, but it's gonna have some COD ripoffs.
I'm pretty sure. Let's see. I've already got lined up some great content.
You guys gotta download that thing I just put in Skype. It's not a virus.
Alright.
Derp, are you alive?
You. Sorry,
I don't
I'm
think
really tired.
Let's see. It says that it will have...
Oh, thanks, Derp. Not a virus. I'm gonna download that.
That's cool. It does say it will have AAA games from Square Enix, Namco Bandai, my bad. And then some other...
Any of those companies made AAA games. I thought they made AA games.
And it said some alternate independent developers, Adam Saltzman, Cannibalt, and Robert Bowling.
Robert Bowling. Call of Duty will be on it.
No, he doesn't work for them anymore.
Yeah, but he'll just make a game exactly like Call of Duty called
Zombie Wars.
Duty of Calling.
Dude, he's making Zombie Wars, supposedly most hardcore zombie survivor game ever. That's serious.
Oh, okay. I bet
Too bad
you'll be able to beat it by sitting in a corner with a silenced weapon.
Pretty much. So you'll be able to get like those 50,000 kill streaks, and the zombies won't even be able to get to you. Anyways, they're saying it's going to be free to play these games. Games like League of Legends, Team Fortress 2, Triple Town. TF2 is already free to play on the PC, so I don't know. Like, this is legit. It's not like that stupid OnLive thing. Like, they've actually got like it's like a little cube. It's like really small too. It's like if you cut a soda can in half. It's like that big.
What?
I'm serious. And the controller, it looks like they took a PS3 controller and an Xbox controller and slammed them together.
Cool.
Actually, it kind of looks like the Boomerang controller.
the PS3.
Like, the face buttons are PS3 colored, and they spell out Ouya.
Huh.
But the joystick layout is like the Xbox. Intriguing.
Look at that picture, damn it.
Okay. Let's see. But yeah, they're saying that, what else? Based on Android 2. Oh, so you'll be able to play it off your Android and this. It's like, it's made to be like an all-around thing. Current partners include Vivo, iHeartRadio, XBMC, Flex, Twitch TV, Online, and some other things. Powerful. Lastly, Ouya was powerful and partnered with. Wow, Nvidia has even like given it a really good graphics card too. Huh. This thing sounds like it's actually legitimate.
Too legit to quit. It's a YOLO goat.
For $100, maybe we'll have to pick that up and see what it's like.
It's a YOLO goat.
YOLO goat, man.
Greatest of all time. YOLO, only live once.
Well, I don't know of anything else we could talk about.
This picture that I just put in Skype, and you look at it.
Okay, let's see what this is all about. Oh my god. Where's my mustache?
It's behind the mask, stupid. You're Iron Man.
Mr. YouTube Genius Deathlings.
No, read what I say and then read what you say.
Oh, okay. As says Death. You're just a man behind the mic. Take that away. What are you? Oh my god. Oh, dude, that's awesome.
This is the picture. Don't put up the one that's like the Super Saiyans. This is the one.
Oh, I won't. Podvengers, the internet's mightiest heroes. Derp smash. Derp has purple hair, and apparently he has elephant hooves as feet or arms.
It's hard to draw. Hands on.
Couldn't you just given me bear claws? Come on.
You and me have fish fins for hands. You should have given.
It's supposed to be silly looking, okay? It's paint.
Oh no, dude, it's awesome. It's awesome. You should have given Derp taco abs. Like I gave Broly that one time.
Yeah, I remember.
Dude, like I gave him taco abs, and then John painted. He like drew salsa on them. He's like salsa on the tacos. it was pretty awesome.
I figured people would know he's the Hulk by the fact that he's green, twice as tall as me and you, and green.
And he has glasses, so they know he used to be a doctor.
Yep.
So that's awesome. I'm gonna put that picture up. It's gonna be pretty damn cool. So I think that's all we had to talk about for this podcast. I think it actually is gonna be like 2 hours. We're in here for like an hour and 30 right now, but then I have to throw in the other audio, which is like 17 minutes, so it'll almost be 2 hours.
Oh, I forgot about that. I was like, damn, this is an hour and a half.
Right, it's like, oh, this is shorter, but it'll be probably like the first podcast if we quit here in a sec, which we probably will. That's pretty much our thoughts on the new consoles, and for now, we can't really, who knows when they come out, we're probably going to buy them eventually.
I will eventually.
Yeah, I mean, we bought these ones eventually.
Yeah, by the time the new ones are coming out.
Yeah, pretty much. But we'll tell you in 2 years, our final thoughts on the new consoles. Well, except for the Wii U, you'll hear about that a lot sooner. Actually, isn't that coming out even sooner? When does that come out?
November.
This next month?
No, it comes out November. It's November or something. I think it comes out like right after Black Ops. I think it's right after or right before Black Ops 2 because Black Ops 2 is going to be on it.
Huh. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. don't worry, everyone. You'll definitely hear about our thoughts
I bet you could look it up. Just go on Google and be like, when does the Wii U come out?
Yeah, I can, but I don't want to.
I mean, the people listening can.
Oh, well. I was about to say, I was like, I don't want to use my keyboard again. I'm done. All the effort.
I'm a Mr. YouTuber Genius Deathling. Why do I need to use my keyboard?
Deathling. I think I renamed you guys the Death Tards in my last video. I don't know. I can't think of anything. I was just like, I use Deathlings all the time. Death Tards, there you go.
Unsub.
Huh?
Unsub.
Oh, yeah.
Call me a tard, so unsub.
I wonder how many people would be offended by that if I was popular.
Derp smash. There'd be like that 3% that were offended and were like, "Oh, you're stupid," and then like everyone else would just be like fanboying behind you.
Seriously, I'd have already.
That's just a new name for him. He got tired of saying Deathlings, so he said Death Tard.
What are we gonna do?
I am deeply offended that you would use such a word like that. But who knows? We'll find out if we ever get bigger than 20 subscribers.
Yep.
Shut up, Derp.
I'm
Derp,
not.
you only
I
have
didn't even
40
say
Derp.
anything.
You questioned the 20 subscribers.
You're at 29. That's why I was saying,
I'm not at 29.
You're at 29. I'm on your channel right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I would be at like 29 if YouTube didn't delete my fucking channel.
Wallaby, non-existent.
Yeah, exactly.
He's still on my recommended channel.
Got like 7 subs.
Dude, I am 29. I was at 26 the other day. That zombies video. This doesn't make sense. Who subscribed to me?
You should just make a video, be like, "Hey, my friend like got his channel deleted, so go sub him because he wants his subs back up."
John, half my subscribers are you guys. John, go subscribe to yourself. Hurry.
You obviously have more than just us because I have 7, and there's like 3 people that I don't know that are subbed to me.
Oh, well, let's see. There's Derp, your brother, Sage, me. I mean that other SSF guy who copied my name. TBS, Game Over. So what? That's like 6.
Yeah. Everyone else is nobody. They're just people.
So the other 20 are like, or other 23 are like the people I don't. Well, and Kyle. Okay, so 7.
There's like a good 20 that need to come sub me because my channel got deleted and then...
I don't even have you sub, John.
God damn it, Derp.
I mean, I could do it, but they don't even like interact with my videos half the time.
Leave a comment on what I should do next. Nothing.
And Sage has been going crazy, posting goddamn comments. I don't know if you've seen him where he's just like, Vespiquin's a B.
Yeah, I know. I don't get it.
We've had this argument since college, and I was like, we were both like, I wonder what Vespiquin or something or whatever.
Vespiquin's a B.
No, because Vespa is wasp in Italian. So.
But wasps are not bees.
I know, but what bee look like? I know, but what bee has a face like what Vespa?
It evolves from combies, Mike.
And Remoraid turns into an octopus. And Magikarp turns into a snake dragon flying thing. That isn't dragon.
And a snake dragon flying thing turns into a dragon.
You can argue.
Yeah.
You can argue things all day that aren't Combi and Vespiquen, but Vespiquen is a bee.
It's the beehive Pokemon, so you know.
Wasp.
Yeah.
Shut up, Derp. Stop.
Hey, Mike, they already have a wasp Pokemon. It's called Beedrill.
He has B in his name.
Yeah, but he's
Okay, John, you go catch me a wasp that has drill hands.
Yeah, it's Beedrill.
And I'll go catch a bee that looks like Vespiquen.
Yeah, Vespiquen's a bee.
You guys are going to have very, very interesting time.
Yeah. I can't figure out who subscribed to me still. I'm looking, and I hate it. Whenever I get new subscribers, I can't tell, like, who's different. K-pop fan, sub for sub is their avatar.
You'll never guess who that is.
Who?
It's our good old fat friend.
Who? Nick?
No, it's not Nick. It's Texas.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Texas.
Alfred Mondragon.
Dude, I bet like 20 of your subs are just like sub for sub people. That's why they don't interact in your
sub
channel.
all you want. I'm not subbing.
No, some of these people are, like, most of them are Dragon Ball Z related, which is funny.
I bet a lot of them are from your other channel, too.
Maybe. I have, like, 2 from my old channel. I never made a video saying, hey, come to this channel, guys.
This is my alt channel, in case this one gets deleted.
I should do that. I should do that and see what happens. Like, if they'll actually, like, come to this channel. Because they're so against me making gameplay videos now.
Make more AMVs. You should make an AMV, and then at the end, or at the beginning, make an AMV and it's just flashing the whole time. Go to my alt channel. Go to my alt channel.
Have subliminal messages of just my, like, this account's name, like, mixing the entire time. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, like, I can't even tell who's different on here.
No, John, every other frame, go to my alt channel. Someone in the comments. What's your alt channel?
Yeah, I can't even tell what's different in here. Like, it says I have 29. I had 23 the other day. I wish it'd tell me you subscribed to me. God damn it.
It does if you go to, like, your email.
It does?
Yeah.
Like, it'll say whose username?
Yeah, it'll be like, blah, 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 subscribe to you. Would you like to return the favor and subscribe back?
Uh-uh.
It has, like, sub for sub built in.
Well, I'll have to go check that out. Anyway, we just started rambling about
for
stuff.
prolonged endings.
I know, right? I was like, well, if we get this done fast, it won't be 2 hours. It's gonna be 2 hours. It'll be like 2 hours and like a minute, but it'll be 2 hours.
The podvengers, the internet's mightiest heroes.
I know, right?
If we can't podcast the Earth, you'll be damn sure we'll podvenge it.
Oh shit, I'm almost at 5,000 views. Wow. I'm getting like 100 views at least a day. This doesn't make any sense. It's like, dude.
It's not fair. My channel was like better than yours.
No, it wasn't.
According to views and
yeah,
subs.
because I had that flipping
Well, PewDiePie has 2 million subs. What does that tell you?
Shut up, Derp.
PewDiePie is a retard.
He makes $80,000 like a year off of his flipping account.
Off his YouTube?
Dude, he makes bank.
How much does like
I think he makes $1
like
million a year.
Someone like PewDiePie makes like 80 grand. How much does like White Boy make?
Dude, I'll find the website. There's this website that if you put in a YouTube's username, it'll show you what their monthly like payment is or whatever, or how much money they make to, like, you know, off their subs and views. It is ridiculous. It is crazy.
I never thought people made that much money off YouTube. I always thought they made like, I make enough to like buy a game when it comes.
No, dude, how do you think Northernline does this thing? He's only at like 80,000 subscribers, and that's his job.
Really? I thought he was like a teacher.
He was only a teacher for a little while, only back when he was in Korea. Now that he's back over here in Canada, that's his job. That's like literally all he does.
That's awesome.
I know.
Play games, put them on the internet, make money. What? Yeah,
dude, seriously. Like, that's like his job. He makes 3 videos a week, or 3 videos a day, uploads them, and he's like, he gets up, records, renders them, uploads them, and then spends the rest of his day asking developers for, like, free copies to Let's Look at. And
dude, what if, like, White Boy 7th Street account got hacked and he just, like, took down all his videos and, like, turned his channel into, like, Made the background just like pink.
Deleted all of his videos.
What if someone did that? That would just like destroy his income, and since he never went to college or anything, he would just like he'd just be done with life. He'd probably shoot himself.
I bet Woody would.
Woody's gamertag. Someone.
Wow, dude.
Someone just deletes his channel.
Oh god.
That's just like his income is over.
Dude, his life is over. He doesn't have a job either. Yeah, he lives off YouTube.
He quit his job so he could YouTube.
For Call of Duty content. How sad.
I don't even.
And what's really sad is we put out like not game fanboy stuff. We actually put out real, well thought out like gameplay commentary stuff.
Oh, dude. And people
slender.
Right? It really is a shame. Like,
I hate it. I hate it when a Call of Duty trailer comes out, and like literally like 5 minutes after the trailer's out, there's like Woody's gamertag is already uploaded. Like, trailer breakdown.
He either uploads the trailer or like his thoughts on it. I mean, I kind of did something like that, but
dude, you waited like 3 days after the trailer came out.
Right. And like when I did the Black Ops video, like the first one, or well, the one that actually had Black Ops footage, I was like, this is internet, like anyone can access this internet information. I'm just making a video about it because I want to make a video about it and tell you guys. It's not like I'm some deity from Activision that can only present you this information.
If anyone else uploads this, they die.
Right. And like with our videos, it's like thinking about the Black Ops one or the zombie one I just made. I'm not like reading it column by column right off the article or reciting exactly what's in the trailer. I make it different.
Dude, that video was like good.
Right. It's all of our videos are like that. We don't just like, we're not normal YouTubers. It's just, I'm playing Call of Duty on lockdown, and I'm using the ACR with kick.
I'm using the ACR with overkill with the MP7.
And I got my 50,000th Moab, and rate, comment, subscribe because it really helps my channel grow, and I'm so awesome, and put on good subscriber pro, and blah, blah, blah. Stupid stuff like that. It's like we play games because we like to play games, and we want to entertain people while we play games. It's like, and then other people are just like, yeah, let's just carbon copy all these other YouTubers and beat you guys out of views. It's like, oh, thanks. But that's the podcast,
We are the Ubermensch.
We are. So, you've heard us rant for 2 hours probably now. If you made it through the podcast...
have a cookie.
What?
Have a cookie. If you made it through the podcast, comment, have a cookie.
Have a cookie. And we'll see you guys 2 weeks from now?
Yep.
Oh, one more thing, which we should probably say at the beginning of every episode instead of the very end, because I don't know how many people actually make it to the end of this podcast. Send us viewer comments or questions.
Oh, yay.
Put it in the comments.
Or PM us
PM
on
it
YouTube.
To us, because I'll have John and Derp's channels in the links below. So you can either go to them and ask them, or just
go there and sub and PM.
Right, sub them,
sub
PM.
Sub PM.
Except Derp, he doesn't want to take messages for some reason, I guess.
Okay, just fuck Derp. Don't even sub him.
Don't sub him.
He didn't even talk during this episode, so
Nope, I'm so quiet.
Dude, like, you were talking, and then we got to the hardcore stuff, and you're just like, oh, I don't know anything about games anymore.
Dude, no, it's fucking 5 a.m.
Oh, yeah. Time shift. It's only like
you live on the East Coast.
Fuck you and your goddamn hillbilly redneck California.
Hey.
Kidding? We may live in the hillbilly redneck zone of California, but California is the least hillbilly redneck state ever.
It's the golden country. Continent.
It's its own country now?
It's the golden continent.
It could be if it wanted to.
Yeah, it could. When we break off into the ocean, we're not going to sink. We're just going to form a whole new continent called California.
Where are you going to get all your
produce then?
Produce then, yeah. California is
a place that sells produce.
Yeah, where they can...
They're going to send you... Or China? They're going to send you over all their lead apples. So, there.
California is the #1 producer of sunflower seeds in the nation.
Yeah.
Because I can't live without my sunflower seeds.
Also the #1 producer of oranges and rice and corn.
No.
And I don't know what else. Olives.
I don't know.
There's a lot of things.
We don't. We talk about games.
I was in a farm class in college.
Why are we talking about farms again?
Because we're trying to prove to you that you would not... The United States would crumble without California.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Derp, you're too young to understand the gravity of this.
Arizona would be screwed because we send all the power from our dam to Arizona.
Well, Arizona's a piece of shit anyway.
Dude, Arizona gets screwed over as it is. Everyone gets killed there.
Everyone gets mad at them for deporting Mexicans that are here illegally.
All the tornadoes and fires just destroy it constantly. I think Arizona's probably like the gateway to hell.
Probably.
I mean...
Arizona, like, redefined prison.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's like the best idea ever. Instead of spending thousands of dollars per day each prisoner, we spend like pennies a day each prisoner.
Dude.
Oh, and our illegal Mexicans, we deport them.
Yeah.
We don't just let them stay here and like eat off our fucking Social Security and welfare.
Dude, I bet they'd try to box me up and send me back. I got my paperwork. Podcast!
Dude, I thought that was funny as hell when they were like, when they initiated like that thing where the cops could just come up to you and ask for your paperwork.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, that's insensitive. It's like not what the Nazis did." And it's like, no, because we just want to make sure they're legal here, and if they're legal here, they have nothing to fear. It's not like we're trying to kill them.
Right. It's totally chill.
If you're legal here, you have nothing to fear. Just show them your papers and you can be on your way.
Exactly. And this is coming from a half and half who doesn't care or sound like one, so fuck laws. Fuck the police. Ay caramba.
Hey, politics.
Yeah. Politics cast.
The podvengers, the internet's mightiest heroes, podcast over.
Bye?
Podcast over.
Oh, okay. That would be the end.